Todd Blanche, that you have witnesses who are going to testify that Comey told you, I meant the 8647 to be kill the president, and that I put the seashells together as a threat to Donald Trump, even though he took it down the next day after people said, I interpret this.
Stay in the left 2 lanes.
I said, okay, if you do, I'll take it down. You have witnesses to that who are going to say that, right? I will say right now, any witness who's going to say that is probably an out-and-out liar, a MAGA fraud. Somebody's going to be revealed to have been a total and complete, irresponsible and corrupted witness who's making it up, because that sounds just insane. 866-99-SIRIUS is our number. 866-997-4748. More on that too, but also, yeah, the voter ID in restaurants. I know you want to join in. We're going to take your calls when we come back in a minute.
Michelangelo Signorelli on Sirius XM.
Dr. Radio on Sirius XM is here for you when life is hard, when you're dealing with a challenge that seems overwhelming, for when you need support and hope. Bringing NYU Langone Health's leading psychologists and psychiatrists to you, Dr. Radio can help you navigate difficulties like anxiety, depression, substance abuse, and more.
We're facing a crisis right now. We want to be here to help you.
Mental health support and expert guidance are available on Dr. Radio Channel 110 and anytime on the Sirius XM app. Just search Health and Wellness.
My dad passed away unexpectedly of a stroke at 63. Of course, it was awful in every way, but we are very grateful that he had life insurance. So even after he was gone, he was still able to provide for us. And now I have a wife and 4 little
That
kids.
noise
That's
you
why I have
heard?
life insurance.
There was a smoke detector in the basement because I was ironing and there was steam.
Okay.
It's
over now.
There's no
All right.
complicated process at all. There's no medical exam. Just
I
a couple of
didn't
health
know you were
questions.
asking
You get a
about
quote in
it.
seconds. You can apply in minutes. You get covered the same day. You can get up to $3 million in coverage. And some policies are as low as $30 a month. In 10 minutes, your family can be covered with life insurance. When it happens, your family's going to be very grateful you went to ethos.com.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/apply. That's ethos.com/apply. Ethos.com/apply. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required. Rates may vary. Sample rate 10-year lifetime policy for 40-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Hi, I'm Joe Perillo with JoePerillo.com. I'd like to tell you about Perillo Collision. The Perillo Collision staff are trained and insured to repair Bentleys, Rolls-Royce, Lamborghinis, or any other high-end luxury vehicles. We service accidents from all over the country. Maintain your luxury vehicle's warranty with our professional team. Visit JoePerillo.com. That's JoePerillo.com. That's JoePerillo.com, and click on Perillo Collision, or call us at 312-BMW 1111.
Stay in the middle lane.
Call in now. 866-997-4748. This is the Michelangelo Signorelli Show.
I am a 3-time loser. I voted for him 3 times. I believe in his vision now. I mean, everything is going wrong.
I voted for him 3 times. I'm a 3-time loser, she said.
Loser, loser, loser.
She sounds like this other woman. Remember her? She
If you
said,
could say something to President Trump, he was going to hear you right now, what would it be?
You are a worthless pile of
And you voted for him how many times?
3 times. That was my bad. Apparently, I'm an idiot.
well, we come up with a name for this. These 3-time losers, right? Like
Loser, loser, loser.
right? I mean, that first woman
if
you
you're
heard,
not-
this
if
is
you're
from
a
a compilation
three-time loser, you
MSNBC did
didn't-
of all these Trump voters who are now off the Trump train. We'll go through them throughout
first
the
and
show.
second time
866-99-SIRIUS is our number. Let's take your calls and comments. A lot we've been discussing here. Let's say hi to Will, who's in Michigan. Hello, Will.
Good afternoon. I want to call in about the requirement for the voting with birth certificates and passports. And now, I suspect the reason the MAGA people don't mind those things is because they don't need passports, because they certainly aren't interested in traveling around the world and learning about other cultures and seeing different places and people. So that doesn't bother them a bit.
In half a mile, turn right.
That's almost like two separate issues here. That makes me think the Trump passports with his face on aren't going to go because Trump MAGA voters don't leave the country and don't get a passport. So that could be a problem for Trump. But yeah, I mean, they may have an ID if they don't.
At the light, turn right onto Ridgeway Avenue.
Voting, I mean, why don't we pay for an ID?
Turn right on Ridgeway Avenue.
You know, my state, you have to sign your signature. They check the signature.
In 1.5 miles, arrive at your destination.
And yes, everyone in Michigan needs to have a Michigan.
In 1.2 miles, you'll arrive.
The chance of there being any voter fraud is just absurd.
Right. So the Michigan ID, is it their driver's license or if they don't have a car, another state ID?
In the 2 years I've been doing that, I've never seen anyone who didn't come with a driver's license.
Right. So they want under the SAVE Act, they want to have all those people have to get their birth certificates to prove that their license is valid.
In 1 mile, arrive at your destination.
And get a birth certificate to get their ID.
Right, and for a lot of people, that would mean going to their parents' home and looking through old files to see if there's a birth certificate someplace.
In half a mile, you'll arrive.
In my case, I needed it at one point, and I had to go down to the basement of some place in Lower Manhattan and fill out a form, and then you couldn't even do it online. Now you can do it online, but it takes, 6 days. Some people say it takes weeks.
I imagine.
Yeah. Thank you for your call today, Will. Great to hear from you. 866-99-SIRIUS is the number. Rob's in Alabama. What's going on, Rob?
Yes, ID in restaurants.
You've arrived at your destination.
Happens all the time. Not a problem. ID for voting, not a problem. If you have an ID for voting...
do you have to show your birth certificate in the restaurant?
Didn't say that.
Do you have to show your birth certificate in the restaurant?
Didn't say that. Nothing's requiring that, but go ahead.
Well, no, it is requiring it. The Save America Act...
Arrive at your destination.
...certificate to prove your ID or your passport. Now, I ask again, tell me the restaurants in Alabama that require your passport or your birth certificate, because what restaurant requires that you show you are an American citizen to get into the restaurant?
Yeah, no, you need your passport, your birth certificate, or your social security number to show that you're a U.S. citizen when you get your ID. And then they know if you're a U.S. citizen or not.